Greetings Internet, and welcome back for another episode of Fun Size. Yes indeedy, it's right. So, as you might have seen by the title, one of these days I will figure out which side it's on. I look like one of those little solar-powered wind thingies. Wind thingies? You know, those little dashboard things you put on the dashboard, duh, and the sun makes it go like... Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. No, we are here to talk about that which is listed in the description over here and in the title over here. They're both on the same side, so what am I even doing with my hands? Anyway, can you all tell I'm going a little nuts lately? Lately, they ask. Well, yes, lately. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. So, as I stated, I haven't said anything yet. What am I talking about as I stated? So when we were at the store today, I spotted a new flavor of Pringles. Another Wendy's exclusive flavor. Again, if it wasn't obvious from the title wherever it is down below. But I saw that Wendy's and Pringles teamed up together to bring us the limited time only Baconator Pringles. Now, I will be honest with y'all. I don't know if these things are like brand new, just hitting the market, or if these have been around for a while, but I know that I saw them. I know they exist because I'm holding them here in my hand. There we go, now you can see the thing better. I also know that I am not sponsored in any way, shape, or form by either Wendy's or Pringles. So take that as you will. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, let's skip the review of the packaging for the moment. We're going to jump right into the calories for those calorie conscious like myself, because I've noticed in a couple of videos, my last few videos, that I have just completely forgotten about that because I was so fixated on numbers and figuring out what number the packaging deserved. So again, moving right on into the nutrition facts and the calorie count. Okay, nutrition facts. There are about serving size. There are about 6 servings per container. Serving size is about 15 crisps, or 1 ounce, or 28 grams. And the amount of calories per those those 15 crisps is 150 calories. You know, for them being based on the Baconator, I don't think that's that bad. But for that being just 6 crisps being 150 calories, it's probably not the best. But, you know, it is what it is. And it's Pringles flavored like friggin' Baconators, baby, yeah! So, with that said, let's move on to the actual packaging itself. You know, the review, the rating of that. And as y'all may be fully well aware, ooh, hello. Okay, apparently Pringles is under the same umbrella as Kellogg's. So the people who make cereal also make chips. And I almost just dropped this right over my shoulder. Get a better grip on that. But anyway, apparently right there. See? If it'll focus. Focus, camera. Focus! But as you can see, the Kellogg's Family Rewards collect points, earn rewards thingamabob. That's a thing. That's interesting. Which means this is a 3-way partnership between a chip company that is under the umbrella of a cereal company, which is giving out, well, not giving out, which is selling a chip, a crisp, based off the flavor of a fast food. Anyway, after my mind was just blown by that thought, yeah. So apparently the only thing on this that's recyclable is that little lid on the top that you can't really see because, you know, it's clear plastic. Why am I talking about the recyclability of the can, the chips, the crisps come in? Get it together, Oxleymations. Come on! Come on, you got this. Alright, so moving forward, as you can see, they have a lovely glamour shot of that delicious Dave Thomas inspiration sandwich that is Le Baconator. They also have a nice little glamour shot of the Pringle right in front of it. So you kind of get to see, you know, what you're in for when you pop the top and that fun don't stop. Alright, so getting on to the review of the packaging. Oh, it just looks like it's going to taste so good. And I hope it is. It better, because if it's based on the Baconator and it doesn't taste good, this thing is probably going to get negative points. Like, we're talking my reviews, my scale starts at 5. This would go into the negatives. That's how low it would drop if this doesn't taste good and it's based on that sandwich. One of my all-time favorite Wendy's burgers. Okay, so after I itch my ear apparently. Okay, so for the packaging, that glamour shot right there, the Wendy's logo right there beneath the Pringles logo. I like that it's got that very deep, dark background. It kind of gives you the impression of, like, say, you're driving down the road at night, you're hungry for something, but you're not quite sure what you want. And you're just driving along, and you just happen to see the Wendy's billboard coming up in the distance. And you're just driving closer, and then you're like, I could go for some Wendy's. And then the billboard goes off to the side as you pull into the parking lot and get in the drive-through lane. That's what that reminds me of, and I really, really like that. Just late night food run, going to get yourself a burger, and you're like, I'm thinking Wendy's. Arby's may have the meat, not sponsored, but Wendy's, they've got the Baconator, and that's a pretty freaking good sandwich. I'm going to get one of those. That's the thought process that goes through my mind when I see that. So, for all of that, for all of the chicanery, or chicanery, however you pronounce that word, editing me, put it up on the screen right here after you Google how to spell it, because I sure don't know how to spell it, except I think it starts with a CH. But however you pronounce that word right there, after all those mental jumps that my brain just did putting together that little story, I'm actually going to say that for the packaging, this thing, not just because of that beautiful shot of that burger, I got to put that up in front of the screen again. I mean, look at that burger. It's got the melty cheese going on right up here, dripping all the way down that bun. It's got those lovely beef patties, a little bit of mayo sticking out right there at the top, and what looks like a little ketchup over here. Just, that just, the more I'm talking about these chips, the more I just want to go to Wendy's and get a Baconator, but I don't want to do that, because if I do that and try to compare these side by side, that's going to be unfair. Having the actual fresh sandwich with all that beef and all that bacon and cheese and mayo and ketchup, and I'm making myself drool. But having the fresh sandwich next to a chip that's been in a crisp that's been in a can for a while, no, there's no comparison. The Baconator sandwich would beat this with a stick. Okay, but anyway, for giving me those thoughts, this is getting an 8 right off the bat. Just like that burger, if I had it right now, would be getting 8 as well. Okay, so packaging gets an 8 all around. And on that note, now we pop it open. Sorry, the lid's a little stuck. Now we pop it open. Not quite as grand a pop as I was expecting, but eh. But anyway, there's that lid that y'all couldn't really see so well because it was on the cam. That was pretty loud. I am sorry. So the pop has been topped. The top has been popped. Oh boy. I'm just something else today. I don't know what it is. Now we have broken the seal. And I'm going to get a whiff. That is really good. It's like, let me get another whiff so I can more properly explain it. Okay, it starts off with a ketchupy, mustardy kind of, that tangy smell, like when you got the Baconator right there under your nose as you're taking a bite. And there's subtle hints of bacon as well to go with it. It's a fantastic smell, a great flavor smell. A flavor smell? It smells good, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so now we actually take one of the chips. Sorry, I'm just hearing a weird sound from that side of the room. Oh, okay, sorry. It's someone in the other room that they were making the floor creak, and I was very concerned because I have some antique things over in that corner, my Jerry Mahoney puppets, and I was like, am I gonna look over there and his head's slowly turning? I think I would. I wouldn't burn him, but I would definitely put him in the closet. Anyway, getting back to this. So that's what. Well, hold on. Let me get a more picturesque chip. That one's got some chips out of it. Oh, these are all pretty busted up. Alright, hold on just a moment. Give me a few minutes here. Gotta sort through. There's a good one. Okay, put all these other busted ones back in there. Okay, so here's the actual chip by itself. And then we compare that to the one on the can. It's hard angling the chip like the one on the can. As you can see, the one on the can, they definitely, I think they used lighting tricks, or they just like poured on the flavoring onto that one. Not to say anything about the, sorry, not to say anything against the one I'm holding in my hand, but it's not quite the same level of orange as that one, but whatever. The chip still looks good, still smells really good. Okay, now that I've got one isolated by itself, I think you can also kind of smell that beef, that beef aroma. You get like the ketchup, mustardy, tangy smell, you got that bacon smell, and a hint of that beef flavor. Smell, that beef smell. Anyway, I'm going to put this in my mouth now, and I will let you know what I think. I'm going to just get another one. This time I'm going to put the flavor powder coated side down. As you can tell by the fact that I'm nodding my head faster, it's actually pretty good. The one thing that a lot of snack foods fail on is imitating that bacon flavor. But this is actually really close. Although I will admit, it's got a little bit more of a crisp, almost not quite burnt, but when the bacon's like right there. Okay, before I go eating the rest of this, I'm gonna set it aside. But yeah, that, given that slight fault with the bacon flavor, because I mean, if you like well done bacon where it's not burnt but it's a little extra crispy, that flavor, you're gonna love these. But also, if you just love the Baconator as it is, I think you'll also enjoy these. That is a tasty crisp. Let me turn it so you can actually see the label. That is a tasty crisp. And I'm not just BSing you guys, because like I said, I'm not sponsored by these guys. They're not paying me any money to give them any, any praise. I'm just some guy on the internet holding up a can of Pringles and telling you what I thought about them. And I think they actually did a pretty good job recreating that Baconator flavor. I will admit though, it's not one-to-one. It's really close, but it's not one-to-one. So now we move on to my rating of this. So, as previously stated, and as I've stated in multiple videos, we start off at a 5. put that 5 right there. Hey, I actually got my hand in the right position this time. Okay, but yeah, put the 5 right there. And I'm just going to move that out of my light, because otherwise I just can't win. I move it over here. This light over here makes it look like I'm wearing a tie. I move it over here. That one makes it look like a darker tie. And if I put it in the middle, that's not so bad. It looks like I've got really dark sleeves on my shirt. Regardless, I'm getting off task. Okay, so like I said, 5 for the general rating, up and down from there. I'm going to say, because it's really close, and I mean it is really close to hitting that Baconator flavor, like you just bit into, not the freshest sandwich, but a Baconator nonetheless. These things, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, and all other configurations of being, I'm going to say that my official Oxleymations rating for these chips, crisps, sorry, I have to remind myself, but anyway, for these crisps, I'm giving these things, I want to say a 9. I really want to give these things a 9. But that, the bacon flavor being ever so slightly off, I'm going to give these an 8. So, as you may recall, for the packaging got an 8. And now, for the food itself, that also gets an 8. So, what do you get when you put 8 and 8 together? Boom! Shakalaka! 16. Yes, the Pringles Wendy's Baconator flavored snacks, limited time only Baconator flavored snacks, from yours truly, get a 16. Flat 16. It would be a little higher, but like I said, I really enjoy them, but that bacon flavor, it's like snack food companies can almost never get it right. I'm sorry, Pringles, you got close. You're one of the closest to getting the bacon flavor right, but it's ever so slightly off, and that, I don't know, it's a personal gripe of mine. I've always felt that way. It's like, why can't you just do it? Why can't you get it right? But at least it's not like those Oscar Mayer bacon bits. Y'all know the ones I'm talking about. They're like neon friggin' red, and they just don't taste right, and there's like too much of a smoky flavor, and it's just, ugh. Then again, they might have changed them since the last time I had them, but when I had them last, they were pretty bad. Okay, so with that said, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, and all other configurations of being, if you like what you've seen here today, pump the brakes. Okay, backing it up a little bit. Okay, do I recommend these? Do I recommend the Wendy's Baconator flavored Pringles? The short answer is yes, but the long answer is yes, but be wary of the bacon. Be wary of that bacon flavor. Okay. Unfortunately, because of that right there, the score just dropped a little bit. Not by much. It was a 16 originally. Go ahead and throw that back up on the screen right about here. And then, whack! Now it's a 15. Because as much as I love these things, that smoky aftertaste, like when you burp it back up, no. I'm sorry, Baconator Pringles. I truly am. I really, really wanted to like you, because I really like the Baconator. But if you're going to do that to me, you're going to come in strong and just taste good like that and then come back to slap me with that artificial smoke flavor? No. That gets points taken off. So, unfortunately, it's only a 15. I would go lower than a 15, but I can't do that. I just can't bring myself to go lower than a 15 because I actually really like the initial flavor of these. Anyway, that just kind of ruined my mood a little bit. I was like, yeah, I'm having Baconator Pringles, and then, bleh, I just had Baconator Pringles. But anyway, like I was starting to say, if you like what you've seen here today, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, and all other configurations being, then please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that little bell icon to be notified of future uploads once you are subscribed. You'll be glad you did. If you have a feeling that your friends would like these videos, feel free to share it with them. And if you're not sure about that, just friggin' share it anyway. You could be surprised. And with all of that hullabaloo out of the way, this is your old buddy Oxleymations saying, Cowabunga, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Also, I appreciate each and every single one of you. Later.